Yeah, I think Raceland's here.
Yeah, it looks like he's not in voice chat yet. But he did sign. He did log into Fantasy Grounds, so it looks like Riverwind. He's online. I better give him a quick heads up here.
Oh, we still have Riverwind?
Did he say? Did he say he was leaving?
One
Yeah,
of the river
I thought
ones.
last week was his last time.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Riverwind said last week that that was going to be his last time. That's why I thought you grabbed another Riverwind.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's okay. Give me a second here.
Yeah, I thought Dr. Press was going to run him.
Well, that was my plan all along. How did you all figure it out?
Okay.
Because you said it. Like 3
My
weeks.
gosh, this DM is just so super far planned out.
I do have to apologize. My brain is a little scatterbrained today. As you all probably know, I do have a mental disorder, and it is a little bit in full swing as I just got a video from a very famous actor who sent me a little segment to play for you all at the end of DL4. So I'm a little like, woo.
Well, that you're running like 10 games at the same time.
No, that doesn't bother me. I keep cheat sheets for all that, but right now I'm a little scatterbrained, so I apologize about that. And you guys are all videoed, so I just a lot of times I'll just cheat and watch the YouTube video if I forget something. All right, Dr. Prez, I see you snagged Riverwind. Perfect. So I believe that would be everyone. Yep, because no one's playing Sturm.
I'm just looking. He's got the extra attack and the Horde Breaker. Okay.
Basic Ranger, pretty much basic Ranger. All right, well, I think we're good enough to begin. I'm pretty sure Raceland will jump in Discord here in just a moment. So last we left off, you all were rescued by the Qualinesti elves from being taken to Pax Tharkus. There, you met their council and in the Hall of the Sky. And after some debate and discussion, Princess Lorana came to escort you all to your rooms, of which you hope to have a good night's sleep.
Yeah, I think I took the elk and bedded them down.
As twilight descends over Qualinesti, Lorana rouses all of you from your slumber and asks you to attend a council in the Hall of the Sky.
Yeah, so it is what time of day? We've been resting, or is it in the middle of the night?
Twilight to me can be anywhere between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. So I will say 3 a.m., making it you probably all just got a long rest, like just barely.
Okay.
Garmin's going to get cleaned up as best he can. Sort of turn
Yeah.
his gear inside out and so the clean sides.
Okay.
All right, then. As you all clean up, then she escorts you to this hall, which turns out to be the central square of Qualinost, where a cluster of stars are just appearing overhead. As you arrive on the scene, the entire population of Qualinesti seems to be gathered around the wide square. The warriors are in the center ring around the speaker and several of his chief lieutenants. The other men, women, and children are more distant, but still observing the proceedings. A path opens through the crowd to the center of the circle, and the speaker looks up with a cool stare as the heroes as all of you enter his sight. Forgive our somber air, he says slowly. These are heavy times, and we face the beginning of a long and lonely road. Look, if you will, upon our situation. The speaker gestures to a detailed mosaic on the ground. The colors and shapes seem to represent a map of some kind. As the circle of elves draws back, the land of Qualinesti and its surroundings are displayed entirely. Here and here, the speaker says, tapping the end of his staff against the northern communities of Solace and Haven, two huge armies of the dragon lord Verminard have gathered. Even now they prepare to invade the ancient elven home of Qualinesti. There is no way we can stand against the might of such hordes. Our only choice is to flee Qualinesti to the west and hope to bring our people safely to some land in that unknown region. The speaker pauses to let his remarks sink in, for it is indeed stunning to think of the elves of this fabled wood, elves who have lived here since the age of dreams, forced from their ancestral home by the cruel might of the dragon lords. Still a third dragon army poses against us here. Now the speaker's staff strikes sharply on the narrow pass of Pax Tharkus. We have learned from captives that the Dragon Lord would like to see the race of elves driven from Kryn, and they have nearly succeeded with respect to our kin of Sylvanesti.
Taz is going to kind of be looking very, very curiously, and he's kind of nudging Flint that it can't be as bad as all that, can it? Certainly. Can't believe there's that much going on with the dragon armies.
Believe it or not, there is too many of them. From our spies and people who have told us, our eyes are all over, and there is nothing we can do against these armies.
Where?
Here, oh, go ahead.
Oh, where is this speaker positioned?
He would be in the center of the square right now, trying to draw attention of everyone, especially you all.
Okay, so would I be able to kind of approach?
Yes.
Okay, so I will try to go into the square, and I would like to try and reassure people that he's trying to. I'm guessing like this dude's kind of like being a naysayer right now, like end of nigh or whatever.
He does seem worried in his speech, yes.
So I'd like to go up and um let's see. I would say yes, it is very heartfelt to see what has become of lands that these dragon armies have come through. I myself have recently come from Solace. However, and I'll pull out the Dragon Tooth and the Vial of Dragon Blood. Um, they are not unbeatable. Although to defeat this one, it took the help of the gods. There is still hope that the rest of us could succeed against this peril.
Maybe there is a glimmer of hope. Maybe we could have a task of you all. Here in the depths of Pax Tharkus work the warriors of Solace, Haven, and the other northern lands who were taken alive. Why would they slave in the mines, gaining iron for the forges of the Dragon Lords? Because also here, and the speaker's staff strikes Pax Tharkus with a vengeance. Speaking of that, there is the full map of for DL2. You can see Pax Tharkus down in the south. Pointed an arrow to it. All right, so continuing, because also here are the women and children, hostages, lest the warriors can display the rage and hatred that they must feel against their villainous masters. This was the reason for Gilthanos's mission only a few short days ago. He and his band were to enter Pax Tharkus by a hidden route, the Slaw Mori, known only to the elves. They would free the hostages and lead the slaves in a revolt, escaping to the south and drawing the dragon army in pursuit. The humans can reach safety and elude the dragon men, for the mountainous route contains many secluded valleys where they can hide. Yet they will never have a moment of freedom unless some means of rescue is offered. And so I turn to all of you, and he looks at all of you, adventurers, companions. It is our belief that should you all accept this heavy task, Gilthanos has offered to accompany your party and show you the ways of the Slaw Marie, even the room of the Great Chain, the quickest entrance to the fortress itself. If you accept this opportunity, you not only offer freedom to those of your kin trapped within the walls of the fortress, but you offer our beleaguered folk a chance to escape Qualinesti alive, a chance to live that many of ours were not given when your people caused the cataclysm, the turning away of the gods.
Yeah, Taz is watching Tanis to see which way he's gonna go, because he's kind of starting to look at Tanis as like the kind of the leader. But Taz looks resolute. He looks like he wants to do this.
Goldman and Riverwind will as well give a nod.
It seems that we can work to free those that have been enslaved.
Carmen will watch his brother, clearly giving him the eye that he wants to do this.
What was that?
I said I doubt I could persuade you otherwise, dear brother.
Oh, you were just turned down a bit. I turned you up. You're good now.
A secret elf passage. Oh boy.
Huge tracts of land, mounds of steel.
Gilthanas approaches you all and explains that he feels that the best chances to enter Paxtharkis are greater if you enter the Slaughmery at night. And he urges you all that we leave the very morning, that it should take a long day's travel to the mouth of Slaughmery. And since the Draconians prefer not to travel by day, he feels that there are less chances for all of us to run into them.
Might you kind elves have something that we can bring for a snack along the way? We're going to be traveling all day long. Kender gets pretty hungry.
Well, there is this special bread. One bite fills you up.
Taz's eyes grow wide.
Where's the fun in that?
That's what I thought. That is exactly what I thought. I love to eat. Yeah, sure enough, Gilthanas explains that all rations and preparations will be taken care of. That the important part is that you all are able-bodied and willing to join.
Was okay. I was wondering if there was any armor available so I could upgrade Riverwind a little bit, maybe to like a breastplate or scale or something like that.
Oh, there might be. Let me take a look here.
Karaman would also be looking to see if there's any better armor.
Nothing in the exceptional quality, like giving you a +1 or +2, but anything normal quality. Although even to say normal quality for elves is still somewhat exceptional quality. But they do have some that they can offer to each of you, but it would depend on what you're looking for.
I'm just looking for just something medium for Riverwind, like a breastplate or something like that. I think that's only armor class 14.
+2, which would give him 16.
Karaman would, and he can wear plate, but if they don't have that, splint would work.
I just grab one under items and drop it in there and change it, or do we need to do something?
Can you guys hear Vod?
I'm talking to
No.
myself.
Can hear both of you.
Raceland, are you able to talk? I turned you up just to see if it would be easier to hear you.
In my regular voice or my Raceland voice?
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn you all the way up.
Yeah, he is a little quiet, I thought too.
Only Mark
Yeah, I
on my
will
end.
go for both the breastplate for Riverwind, and I'll go ahead and go for the plate for Caraman.
Okay, I'll just drag it in there, and then I'll remove the leather.
Yep. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off a couple quick things.
Oh, much better. Okay, thanks.
I just took it out of the platinum that you all had in your inventory of the party sheet. So you don't even have to worry about paying for it. Your party companions helped you out.
And he will turn in the ring mail. It's clean, but it's definitely seen better days beyond. It's seen much wear and use.
Just lightly worn.
They begrudgingly accept it. Most likely, you can only assume they're merely to melt it down. At this point, the council has adjourned. As they part, the people sing an ancient, haunting song of the elves.
Is there? So we're gonna leave in the morning. Taz is all excited now. Is there anywhere that he can get to? I'd like to wander around Colonestia a little bit.
In yeah, you might be able to. Just one moment though. In Discord, in our beta group chat, I popped in an MP3 of the song that they sing. I don't think I actually sing in it, though. I think it's just instrumental. But in case you all want to listen to it, and then Tasselhoff, you want to kind of roam around.
Yeah, I think he's too excited to go back to sleep after just hearing the grand adventure that he's going to go on here.
If we're going to split up, Raceland's going to look for a library.
All right, well, before we split up, Lorana does lead you the way back to the quiet hilltop grove, where she tells you all to sleep peacefully, for the road tomorrow is long. She whispers and moves silently down the hill. So now, yep, if you all, anyone who wants to escape and roam free, you can't. Because suddenly the stillness of Qualinesti shatters. A sharp female scream rises from the direction Lorana has gone. Even as the echoes bounce from the hills, a dark shape blacks out the moon, settling among the aspens of the city.
So did we see her?
Down
Did we see her go, or do we just recognize the sound of the scream?
you might have recognized the sound of the scream. Running out, you happen to see, uh, or if you were already outside, and I explained how you saw the dark shape that blacks out the moon. Upon closer look at that, you see it is a wyvern ridden by your best friend, Viewmaster Toad. But
Oh, good.
he is not alone. Lorana is on the back of the wyvern as well, and she does not look like she is there willingly.
Okay, so the wyvern has taken off.
The wyvern is flying away as you hear Toad shout, "Your loyalty is touching, my little Capax. To give your lives is all that my grandness could ask of you. Have fun. Destroy them."
Ruh-roh.
All right, we scramble.
We get a map.
You will in a moment. All right, I am sharing the map now here.
What is that? You playing the Elven hymn?
Discord if you want to listen to it.
No, but is that you playing?
Oh, I made the MP3 of it, you could say. I used a program where you can like write sheet music and it'll turn it into an MP3.
Oh, okay.
I did take piano lessons for 11 years, and I do have a digital keyboard, but the hammer keys, the hammer sound is so bad on it that I just figure, well, I can just digitally make it. It's the same thing. All right, we've got a map. You all were in your respective homes. Tasselhoff, Raceland, you were about to leave. When you heard the screams and everyone ran out, if you don't see anything on the map, just click your token.
Better be whales, Captain.
A few other wyverns quickly fly by. Jumping off of them are 5 Capac Draconians. Everyone roll initiative.
So you said we all did get a long rest?
You did. You were able to get a long rest while waiting for the council to readjourn. Whatever.
Bod, is the calendar set correctly? Time and date?
Check here. I probably got to go another day here. There we go. Yep, because I would say it's the next day. So there we go.
Thank you.
All right. This is with lighting. You won't notice it too much as we're outside, but I did put moonlight ambient lighting in along with the line of sight. So your characters, it should look like it's nighttime.
Yep, it sure does.
The ambient lighting is cool, but man, wait till you guys see the dungeon.
Yeah, that's where the real fun begins.
Or not see.
Yeah, I think that's more accurate.
I think so too. All right. Did everyone roll initiative?
Think so.
Looks like it.
It looks like it to me too. So let's go ahead and start things off with Riverwind.
Okay, he's gonna do a horde breaker. First, he's gonna shoot. He's got 2 attacks plus a horde breaker. So attack 1. Locked. Okay. Attack 2. So there then. He smiles broadly.
All right, Tanis.
Candace, I think if you're trying to talk, we're not hearing you.
Did y'all not hear?
No, but I had a feeling what you were doing by your dice roll.
Okay, yeah, I targeted Draconian 5, and then when I hit with the longbow, I added the trip attack. Then I'm going to target 3 and do the same thing.
Trip attack, does it make him anything?
Oh, right, there's a strength save to it.
That's a fail.
Right, that's why I was switching targets, is that he's prone.
Very nice. Good start.
And same thing on this one.
Another fail.
So with those 2 down, I'm going to action surge and hit the row behind them. Hitting the one Riverwind was going for.
Oh yeah. All right, so what is it? Half movement to get up?
Yes.
So, yes, yes. He moves towards you, Tanis, and aims his short bow. Extracting revenge. And he shoots again. And the the Draconian smiles. All right, Gold Moon.
Okay, let's see. Okay, she's going to go to there. Can you let her move?
There we go. Took a second.
No problem. She's going to target all of them. And she will do, what the heck was this thing?
Dance magic.
Nah, psionic blast. So she'll sing a little, she'll strum her instrument.
Like two of them? Two of them.
Oh, I forgot they bleed, don't they? Or explode or something.
Big black bugs bleed black blood.
Oh, that will hurt the allies that they have around them.
It's weird that they hurt their own kind with their own blood. Strange. Oh,
I'm surprised that they
he
don't
killed-
have resistance to it.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. He killed his bro.
Wow,
Triple
that's not
kill.
bad at all. Yeah, triple kill. That's awesome. All right, that brings what to Draconian number 2. Draconian number 2 misjudges the strength of Gold Moon, thinking she may be a weak target, and pulls out his short sword, beginning an attack on her.
Hello, love.
Swinging twice, it's a miss both times. All right, Raceland. Raceland decides to hide inside a house without telling a soul.
Hold on. Yeah, I didn't
Image.
realize I was muted. Sorry about that, Bob.
It's okay. I was having fun with it.
That's okay. I'm like, wait a minute, that's a house? I didn't even see that there. So yeah, it wasn't fully visible to me. So Raceland's going to step to the other side so that Karaman has a clear view of his opponents. He can either charge or whatever. But I am also going to take a look at the Draconian. And let's see. I'm going to let off 2 magic missiles on him and a third on the other one. My thing is not responding. All right, here we go. Okay, so target him. I'm gonna hit him twice.
Oh, so close. It looks severely wounded.
Why is it damaging Rastalin?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh,
You
you have
target-
yourself.
You were
targeted.
targeting yourself.
Yeah, I took off your damage.
Thank you, and I've untargeted myself. It doesn't help. Oh, because I'm cast Mage Armor earlier. I had to target myself for that. All right, and then the third missile is going to go against that one. See if it's enough to take him down. Probably not. Yeah, good. And I guess that will end my turn.
All right, Karaman. 1 left.
Are we able to see in the moonlight?
Yes, you see literally what your character sees.
All right, so I see all this destruction. I see this one's already hurt. Tannis and Gold Moon and Riverwind there. I'm going to move over and ready my spear. If others drop, I'm going to throw it.
Okay, Taz is going to move up, and he is going to target the one right behind Goldmoon. I think that's the only one left.
Ready spear throw to the face. I love it.
Oh, wildly out of control. It's not my day.
That's like the only thing with rogues is you don't get that extra attack.
Yeah.
No, but if your attack hits, it fucking hurts.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah. And especially with steady aim.
Or sharpshooter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, rogues, I don't know. I have a special place in my heart for rogues. Anything else, Tasselhoff?
No, Taz is well. No, Taz will hold. There's only one left.
Round 2, and it is Riverwind.
Okey-doke. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Riverwind is going to come over here and basically use his shield and push the guy backwards. Kind of like knock him back because he's going to go bleeding all over the place as soon as somebody. Is he? Well, can you do that? I guess is the first thing. Can you?
Yeah, so I would
Bump him?
say it's similar to a grapple. Like I would do a strength check with Riverwind.
Okay. So he just rolls strength check.
That sounds good to me.
So there.
I don't think, I don't think they can beat that. You see, nope, can't do it. He gets pushed back 5 feet.
Yep. That was his first attack.
Can Karaman now throw a spear?
Then they'll shoot him. Oh, you want to spear him first?
No, so that would be like one attack.
Right.
You have extra attack, I believe.
Yeah. So I'm just going to whip out the arrow and shoot him.
Okay.
Or I'm not. I just smile broadly again. Jeez, he's rolled so bad. Okay, that was it.
I imagine you like running up to him and just kicking it in the stomach, making it fly back to 5 feet.
Right.
All right, Raceland.
I think, or Raceland thinks that. I don't know, he's running. Never mind.
Just firebolt his ass.
Yep, that's what I was going to do. I wasn't going to take him out while he was next to Gold Moon, but since he's running. Oh, well. At least I didn't waste any spell points.
It's up to you, Tasselhoff.
Oh, that's right. It caught me off guard. I forgot we were doing that variable initiative.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Keeps you on your toes.
Makes it harder to predict what you're going to do and how to respond.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it kind of mimics the chaos of battle too a little bit better. Everybody running everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
My thought exactly.
It's a hit, and you did not move. Oh, okay. Wouldn't matter anyway.
Tasselhoff does his best Ralph Wiggum. I'm helping.
That character is so good. Yay, you guys did it. Good job.
At this point, I'm guessing Lorana is long gone.
She is. It would appear that she is being flown south.
Taz looks over at where is Tanis? I don't see Tanis.
I'm
Hiding
guessing
behind
you're
a
on the other
building.
side of the building. I'm guessing you're
It's my line of sight.
over there.
Okay. And Tanis is looking to Tess is looking to Tanis. What do we do? Do we go after Lorana?
Seems that Tanis has a choice to make here. Perhaps a difficult one.
I
Gil-
don't see another option.
Gilthanas runs up to you all at this point. What happened?
She's been
I heard
taken.
screams and then fighting.
It seems that your sister has been abducted by one of the dragon's minions.
That fat, smelly one took her.
One of the dragon army's minions took Lorana. No, it will rue the day. What is this person's name?
Toad.
Toad!
It was the hobgoblin that ran away when we were rescued.
He flew down upon a wyvern, captured her, and headed south. In that general direction, seems likely towards Pax Tharkus. This is the same hobgoblin that claimed leadership of Solace and Haven.
First, they take Solace and Haven. They come for Qualinesti, but taking my sister, now it's personal. I will join you all in the foray. And as in a typical JRPG fashion, imagine some pretty music, and the text appears, Gilthanas has joined the party.
Dun, dun, dun. Just remember, buddy, I'm the main magic user here.
What would they want with Lorana? Do you think they just picked up anyone, or do you think they were after her for some reason?
That one
Good
was
question.
personal.
Raceland's going to do an insight check.
Oh, very nice. I would say, based on your insight, being aware that she is the princess, that you would it would appear that this is maybe some sort of distraction.
What her being taken, or these guys that just dropped in here to fight us?
Could have been both.
I would suspect that the Dragon High Lords know the value of our band as long as we are united. It probably is meant to distract us and probably even divide us.
Making us follow her. They don't know where we're going, but maybe they're trying to draw us out.
Or draw us into a trap.
Oh, Gilthanas and Tanis, we'll do what you need us to do. Which way do you think is the wisest? Do we continue our mission, or do we go after Lorana?
Lorana.
You don't even know where they took her, do you?
They were headed south, I'm guessing.
That's where Pax Tharkus is, right?
That's where we were being taken by that hobgoblin.
Seems
And that is ultimately where the elves have asked you to go to rescue hundreds of slaves.
And that does seem to be the direction that the wyvern was heading upon taking flight.
Okay. So do we finish up the rest tonight and then head out in the morning like we're supposed to?
Traveling under cover of darkness would probably be most advisable.
I thought the Draconians hung out in the darkness and were scarce during the day.
That's what Gilthanas claims. Gilthanas reassures you all, with morning being a mere hour away, that you all should meditate, prep up, and let's leave it within the hour.
Keep in mind there are other fauna within the wilderness that could alert them to our presence.
When
Even better.
we were captive and they were traveling us to Pax Arcus, were they largely only traveling during night, or were they also traveling us during the day?
When they were traveling, it would appear that they were traveling more during the day, which would almost go against Gilthanas. though there were many hobgoblins in that caravan uh, uh, trek as well. So who knows?
It's not
Uh,
wise to just think of them as just the Draconians. They also have the hobgoblins working with them too. So day or night, we could be under attack the entire time. But the longer we wait, the more of a head start they have on us.
Granted, we're not going to be able to catch the wyvern flying there, but let's get our provisions and head on out. I think that's the consensus, right?
Yeah, we should go. And who can sleep after that fight anyway?
All right, sounds good to me then.
Did anybody insight check? Just kind of curious. We're just kind of going along with Gilthanas here. Did anybody insight check Gilthanas to see if anything is kind of sketchy here?
Well, Tana should be able to vouch for him.
Tannis is of one mind at this point.
Yeah, Tanis grew up with Lorana and Gilthanas, so he doesn't hold much love for them anymore, but he still knows their true intentions.
Okay, Taz is just along for the ride. All right, we're ready to go then.
Okay, in that case, dawn is just beginning to color the sky as Gilthanas leads the way through the aspen wood of Qualinesti. The trail descends gradually to the south.
One
Soon the
quick question.
whisper. Oh, yeah.
Would because I was just checking my arrow count. Would I be able to get a quick couple batches of arrows?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Free of charge.
Yeah, Riverwind's same.
Yep. Stock up on your arrows and your hoopak stones.
Stock up, Johnny.
The trail descends gradually to the south. Soon the whisper of a rushing stream rises from nearby as the path begins to follow a clear brook. The route grows steeper and steeper, and the water deepens and roars as it tumbles toward the sea with increasing force. The aspens of Qualinesti blend with the tall pines of the lowlands, and by the time the sun is high, there are no signs of the silvery trees of the plateau. Dark and looming, the evergreens crowd the trail, making the brightly sunny day seem closed and dusky. The stream still roars, but the sound has become threatening, like some unspeakable thing in tireless pursuit. Suddenly, the pines spread to reveal a clearing about 150 feet across. The grass has been churned into mud by a furious combat, and the bodies of both men and hobgoblins lie grotesquely in the places where death has claimed them. A groan sounds from the center of this carnage, and a battered human warrior rises from a pile of hobgoblins. His eyes appear glazed and unfocused as he turns his head about, finally looking at the trail where it enters the clearing. He struggles to stay on his feet, but gives up with another groan. Suddenly, a look of surprise crosses his face, and he points to the dense pine forest. Look out! Dragon! The effort proves too much, and he topples onto his back again.
We swing around, check it out. We are alert.
Give me a second here then.
Hey, Vod, does it make sense maybe to take a break before we start this?
I was just about to. I just wanted to set things up so I wouldn't have to set it up when we get back.
Gotcha.
And it's set up. There we go. Although technically ambient lighting is set up on this map, it's set up for daylight, so you can't really tell that much. But we do have a map. Although you don't know his name, I'm sure that if you are able to keep him alive and defeat these draconians, he will tell you his name. So it's okay that you see what his name is now. But just for kicks and giggles, I deleted his name off the combat tracker. So this is where we will begin. If you all want to roll initiative and then get up and stretch, go right ahead. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
See y'all then.
All right, I'm going to get up and stretch too. I'll be right back. Oh, wow. Lots of good rolls. Okay, now I'll be back.
Hey, Vod, you back?
Hey, Vod, are you back?
I am back and I threw up a ready check. We're still in break screen on Twitch though.
I had a question for you. Is Gilthanas ever a playable character?
As of right now, he is a playable character. If you want to switch your character over to Gilthanas, yep, anytime from here on out you can. And he's a very interesting class. I made a custom class noble, and he is 1 level noble. And before I come out of break screen, I got to ask, Raceland, did you watch that video?
Yes, I did. Very cool.
Was it cool?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got that. So that's why it took me a little bit to come back from break. My wife was asking me about that video. So, okay, I'll go back from break and we'll begin now.
Yeah, you understandably how to show that off.
Oh, I know. I had to show someone. And since you've been in this campaign before, you're the only person I can show. And the rest of you are like, who is it?
Ah,
I won't give it up.
All right, so I already did the ready check. We're back from break. Everyone's ready. Everyone rolled initiative. Let's start things off, surprisingly, with Raceland.
Yeah, he had a good roll for initiative this time. He's going to do something a little bit different this time, given his current location relative to everyone that's out there. He's going to mirror image himself.
Well, I like that.
And that will end my turn.
I must be seeing double or something. My eyes are going cross.
There's now 4 of me.
We could barely handle one.
It's true. But now he could do 4 fireballs at once.
If only that was how that spell worked.
That would be nice.
That would be busted.
So it's Gilthanas' turn.
It is. I was just looking over some stuff really quick here. He's got a lot of stuff, and I just wanted to quickly check the range of his spells before I did anything. But I checked the range of his spells, and now I'm going to do something. He dashes into the action.
Ballsy little elf.
well, that's kind of inspiring.
That's what I was hoping it would be. All right, Tasselhoff.
All right, well, Tassel sees the charge, and he's going to follow suit. I will, yeah, dash.
And for you, isn't dashing a bonus action?
It is. So
Just be nimble.
yeah. So I think I'll lob something over there. When I get a chance.
Oh, good hit. And decent damage. Gold Moon.
Okay, let's see. Where is she? Um, look at a range of a spell. Hypnotic pattern, 120 feet. I think they're in range.
Actually, they're right on the edge of that. You may need to count it.
Well, I'll move here just to be sure.
That will help.
That'll get you about 90 feet, it looks like, from them.
All right, I should be okay at this range here.
Yeah, I agree.
So I do hypnotic. Let me make sure I get this. It's 30-foot cube within 120. So I think I get them all. It just means they're going to be rolling. If any. Let's see how well they roll.
Three of them failed. Three
Yeah.
Draconian are now just standing there, wobbling side to side.
Good shrooms, man.
Here it is. I'm thinking the Super Mario Brothers movie in the elevator scene, but yeah. Caraman, I see you're moving.
I'm going to move up and again have my spear at the ready. I'm sort of watching Raceland's, also making sure nothing's coming up from behind us on to the west, from the west. And if an enemy gets within range, I'm going to throw my spear.
The Draconian charges forward to Gilfanis.
Ew.
Wasn't quite expecting that, but there you go, Gilfanis. And he swings again. But Gilfanis blocks it this time. Good job. This one first claws at him.
Good rolls.
Then uses his longsword. Why, thank you.
What kind of armor is Gilthanas sporting?
Chainmail. And a shield.
Oh, that helps.
Gilfanis, he was born a noble, raised a wizard and truly desires to be a warrior. If that makes any sense. Like, that explains his multi-class. Number 5 can't quite reach Gilthanas, but still charges forward. Riverwind.
Okay, Riverwind is going to step out a little bit to here. As a bonus action, he's going to do Hail of Thorns. I assume he targets what he's going to shoot at and then casts that. Is that, I've never used that before.
So you cast it first, and then the next time you hit a creature, then the spell actually goes off.
Okay. Okay, since it's a bonus, I cast it.
Well,
It's
first you got to
after the
see if
hit.
you hit the creature. So roll your attack roll first. And we will ignore that. That is not the roll you are looking for.
Crap. Oh, that was number 1. Let me do number 2. He is not so good at hitting.
Not today.
It's just really weird. Why has he got a... Hang on. He's missing his bonuses on his longbow. It's got archery.
Oh, does he have the archery fighting style?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, then he should have a +2.
Yeah. Okay, that wasn't on there. So I was going to say, because he can hit with the sword a hell of a lot better and throw a knife better. All
In
right.
that case, that was actually a hit. You don't need to roll again.
Okay, that was the first one. And then do I hit that spell thing or did it do it? Or do I hit the damage?
Go ahead and hit the damage first. And now go ahead and hit the cast on the spell to see what happens.
You need to roll the actual damage from the bow.
Oh, from the bow. Okay, well, I'll get it. All
Oh,
right.
he did. I see what he did.
Okay.
Oh, thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah, I didn't see a modifier, so I was confused.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, so that's that. So he's supposed to get a 1d10, and then those around him take it as well, within 5 feet.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
target everyone within. Keep him targeted and target everyone else that's within 5 feet.
Okay. And then what
And
I do?
now, let's see here. Oh, you only have number 3 targeted, so make sure
Okay.
you got 2
Yep.
and 5 targeted.
And then I hit damage.
Oh, target number 2 too.
And hit the save.
Like that.
Perfect. And then I'm scrolling to hit the cast button. Even with advantage, they all failed. So now hit that damage button. Not too shabby.
Okay, so that was his first attack. So he gets to attack again, right?
I thought that was his second attack.
I don't know. You told me to redo it, so
No,
Yeah.
because the attack was without the archery, so since you added in the +2, that was the first attack.
Okay then. Okay, yep. So give me a second attack.
all right. And this is, I just hit the arrow, right?
Yeah, now you just roll the attack damage or the attack roll.
Ooh, that was a good one. And then the damage, right?
Yep.
And I don't do the hail of thorns. That's only once, correct?
I believe so. But still, not bad.
Quick
They
question.
all look hurt. Yeah.
These are the ones that turn to stone when they die, right?
Yeah, as far as you remember, these are the ones that turn to stone. All right, Tanis, I accepted your move.
All right, so moving over and try to clear some of these guys around Gilthanis.
Very nice. One is down while one is stoned.
Okay, so they do turn to stone. Good.
He's stoned. That's funny.
Well, the other guys are stoned in a different variety.
Yep.
Wow, Tanis is on a roll.
All right, that was 2 shots, so I think I'm good for now.
You have 16 damage, Tanis. I don't remember that.
I have what?
You have 16 hit point damage, and I don't remember giving you that.
I had gotten shot with short bows twice in the city.
Oh, yeah, but you didn't get to rest in between. I remember now. The Draconian tries to bite at Gilthanis and sinks his teeth into his forearm. Man, poor Gilthanis. Now he swings with his longsword. The unidentified man begins to stand up and draws his longsword. But then you see that he twists his knee and begins to hold his knee, going, ah, ah. And that ends his turn.
Slacker.
I think Gilthanis might hold out. I don't know. I'm going to cross my fingers and let the dice play it out. He claws at Gilthanis.
Good thing you got that shield.
And then swings. Wow. All right. What did I say? Not bad. Fate it is.
And they sit there. Well, no. They're incapacitated.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are out for the count until somebody hits them.
There we go. All right. New round. Round 2. Begins with number 2. Finish 'em, boys. I'll start with the child. So Gilthanis gets an attack of opportunity. As expected, and so the Draconian begins his attack on Tasselhoff.
Watch her, you're calling a child, you smelly oaf.
He claws at Tasselhoff. And then he tries to bite at him. Good job, Tasselhoff. Riverwind.
Okay. What's that?
Told him you aim as good as you smell.
Okay, let's see. What's Riverwind got targeted? Nobody. All right, he's going to use. I think he can do Horde Breaker because these two are next to each other, right? He gets like an extra attack.
Yes.
Okay, so his first one, he's going to Horde Break him. And he hits his damage.
Wow, very good.
So second attack will be on this one here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Didn't do him in though.
I live
I
again.
live. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for Riverwind.
All right, Tanis.
All right, so Yothanis is like a sneeze away from death.
I thought you all would enjoy the extra challenge.
Jeez.
Nope, not helping.
Well, I'm going to try to have Gold Moon heal Gothanis if she can get over there, or she's going to work on Karaman.
Actually, I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind. Forgot fighter set.
There you go.
There we go. Feeling much better.
All right, Karaman, there you go.
So seeing no other threats, at least in the immediate vicinity, he's going to run up, and then I'm throwing my spear at this draconian and drawing my longsword.
Oh.
Ooh, Tasselhoff.
All right. Tasselhoff is going to, yeah, he's going to try to smack this guy right in front of him.
Either way, it's a hit.
All right. He is going to use his bonus action to disengage from this guy.
All right, Gold Moon.
Okay. Let's see, what could she do? I don't think she can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, she can't get up there. Hang on. Why is it doing that? This is Gold Moon.
Click on Gold Moon on the map.
I did.
Now try to do stuff.
Okay, I'm just trying to unclick. I'm trying to see how far it is to this Gilthanas, because I think I have to touch her to do, 45 feet. Cure wounds, I think is a touch spell. Yep. All right. Well, there's one thing I can do.
Well, Healing Word is a bonus action. You can, if you're looking for a bonus action instead of an action.
Well, I think I can go here, and then I'm going to cast Sanctuary on her, just within 30 feet. And that protects her. So now they can't attack her without rolling a wisdom save. Now, could I still use a bonus action, or was that it? My action, was that it?
You can still use a bonus action.
Okay, then I'm going to do a healing word on her just to give her a little help.
On Gilthanas.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how to put the effect. I just know that they can't target her unless they roll a save, a wisdom save.
Cleric's main ability is Wisdom.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Gilthanas got 3 more hit points on that. Okay, and then what else? Oh, that was it?
Yeah, the sanctuary on her, it just says any creature who targets a warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
That's easy to know.
Oh, the guy with the bum knee.
Ah, he's still sitting on the ground holding his knee, but seeing the Baz Draconian running up, he decides to throw a dagger at him. Useless worm.
It helps to put the blade on it.
Just sit down. Sit back down.
Oh, if it wasn't for my knee, that would have been a great hit.
As a bonus action, Gilthanas uses Second Wind.
Well, at least the elf is proving useful.
A clean cut, Gilthanas destroys the Draconian and keeps his long sword. And that's all he does. So we're up to number 6.
You're still incapacitated. Go back there.
Yep, sit back there. Stay on your shrooms.
Oh, okay. The dream pastries from Curse of Strahd.
That's right. That's right. That's so funny.
I'm always going to remember that from that campaign. That's funny. All right, Raceland.
Okay, Raceland's going to do something miraculous here. Is everyone ready for this?
Yes.
You're going to change alignment.
He's going to dash.
Does he have like any effects of old age to slow him down on that?
Any effects of what?
Old age?
By dashing?
Ew.
He's just
Yeah,
jagging
it was
with
a
you.
joke.
Oh.
Yeah, you tripped over your walker along the way.
Yeah, he's frail, but he ain't old.
You're out of breath, but you made it up there.
All 4 of you are out of breath.
His illusions are out of breath too. I think it's time to finish Gilthanas here. First, he's clawed. And then he dodged.
Probably saved his life.
It might just have. I was kind of curious. I'm having fun on this one. Tennis, round 3.
Ted's gonna fire some more arrows. Hoping something hits. Nope. Get the battle rolls out of the way now.
Is that you want to move or anything?
And switch to the longsword. And now Githana should have flank on him.
Raceland.
Alright, so what kind of armor are they wearing?
Scale mail and shield.
That counts as metallic, don't it?
I would think so.
So Raceland's going to move up and put himself between Goldmoon and number 2. And I'm going to target number 2. I got that selected right. Yep. And I'm going to hit him with a shocking grasp. And since he has metal, I get advantage on that.
Yes. And that's a hit.
We like that. Nice hit. Unfortunately, not enough, but a nice hit.
All right, so I'm stepping up. Slashing at this thing with my sword.
It looks at you with one eye just barely hanging out.
This armor I'm still not used to.
Much better.
And what kind of save do I need to make?
Well, Vaught, I'm sorry.
Yeah?
He takes 2d8, not 1, because I'm at 5th level.
Ah. Oh. Yeah, then it wouldn't have mattered because he was literally 1 point away from death. So hold on, Caraman.
Sorry about that, brother. Don't want to waste your turn, though. That's for sure.
So I have enough movement to get up to the next one.
You do. I just double checked. You can see by my arrow. And I will make that hit on that you rolled on him instead because that wasn't so.
Yeah, I just drug it to him.
You did it? Oh, perfect. Thank you.
All right, so still getting used to this armor, sort of moving my shoulders around and adjusting it a little bit as I run up.
Okay, let's see where we can go. These little items, do these things block us?
Yes, for the most part.
Okay, so she's just gonna side blast these guys. Time to wake them up.
Grab a brush and put on a little makeup.
You wanted to.
All right, that wakes them. That destroys the effect of the hypnosis. If I
Yep.
Yep.
They're awake now. But he's knock prone too. Mark my spell off. Okay.
Number 8 charges, fighting to the death against Caraman. He bites at Caraman, but his new shiny armor blocks it. Elven armor at that. See, as I said.
Oh, that's nice.
And that is how you do it, folks.
Says he who got his ass beat.
Oh, I think I'm feeling a little bit better now. I'll try to help you all out. Let me get my dagger first. And goes to pick up his dagger off the ground. All right, Riverwind.
Oh, can I shoot him? No.
Is he walking normally or is he limping over there?
Oh, he's limping.
He's keeping up the bit.
That could
On the
be
other leg.
true.
Know what I'm saying?
I almost thought about saying that.
Okay. Gonna move him. There you go. He's gonna just lob an arrow. Or not. Try it again. He's got to get a new bow, dude. He sucks. Okay. He twings his bow and looks at it.
I think it's the absence of an actual personality.
Baby.
Oh, all right, Tasselhoff.
Does that move okay? You're going around Raceland?
Yeah, that's fine.
And I want to make sure I have sneak attack going. I didn't
Yeah,
quite.
that's a hit.
That was a nice
Just
hit.
enough.
Hit.
See, even sometimes low rolling is enough. And since the hoop pack is bludgeoning, we don't have to worry about it getting stuck in the Draconian.
Nope, just whacking him. Not sticking anything in him.
Ballsy
At
wizard.
least
And I
one
really
of
got
you
it
will
out for
fall.
Kilpanis.
That is pretty ballsy.
How many people can I give an OP attack to?
He was hoping he could at least defeat one of you all, but it appears Gathanas will show him how it's done. Oh, I thought it was going to be a 20 there.
what, what was Gathana
Sad
saying?
face. All right, yeah, Gathanas bows in shame. Tennis.
You guys save it,
Yeah,
beat it down.
I think if I don't kill him, Gothos is gonna go down.
Exactly. Oh, no. Oh,
Oh,
my
come on,
gosh.
that was a 12.
The dice are such teases.
They really are, man. I can't get a good roll this whole fight.
Okay, let's see if this put Gathanas out of our misery. No.
He bites at Gilthanas' neck.
He damaged himself.
No!
I mean, that's fine for me.
And Gilthanas' blood gushes out of his neck as he goes down, dying. The DM smirks. But the Draconian is fierce and immediately begins to attack someone else. Dennis, why not? But you dodge. All right, Riverwind.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Let me see. Does Riverwind have a healing word? I don't think so. Definitely has cure wounds. Okay, up to there, do cure wounds on Gathanas. and do it at second level.
Can't hurt to have an indebted elf.
You know you're old when you quickly Google the word hacks.
I did the same damn thing. We're in the same age bracket.
Like, I had a feeling it had something to do with HACK, but I wanted to make sure.
All right, you guys could take care of this thing, right?
Maybe, I don't know. Can you do another one of
I-
those psychic blasts?
No, I'm not going to. Hang on. I think I shot my wad. Hang on. All right. Gold Moon will do a healing. I think she's got like the healing feat. She'll do that on him.
Can you
Let's really
call on the
stop
power
him
of
from dying.
Mishakal?
What's that?
Can you call upon the power of Mishakal to kill this thing? I don't think the rest of us can.
Maybe. Okay. All right. Let me take off a healer kit. That's it. That's it for her. Gotta leave it up to these 4 Rastalins. How many Rastalins does it take to change this light bulb?
You know what? I can't resist. Each one of them's going to let loose a magic missile at him.
Just one apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Raise
Bye
my-
bye.
Okay.
Sweet.
Mr. Gippy over there is going to kind of crawl over there and kick it.
And he runs up to try to stab it, but it's too late and it turns to stone. No, I was just ready to help you all, but I'm glad you have appeared when you did. My name is Eben Shatterstone.
Yeah, insight check on this guy.
100%.
Yep. And I'll leave an assist.
Go ahead, feel free.
So do it with advantage.
Oh.
There we go.
We think this guy's bullshitting us or what?
You get the feeling that he's just more cowardly than anything else. He continuously thanks you all for offers his aid. Allow me to join you. I escaped this Pax Tharkus, and it appears that is where you all might be headed. I might be able to guide you all through the place here and there. I don't know the entire whereabouts, but I'd be glad to tag along with you all.
Told Gold Moon, I'm a bit gullible and believe people easily. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we've got it covered, don't we, Raceland?
No, wait, don't leave me here all alone.
What are the chances that we bring you along and then you sell us out when things get hairy?
Why, I'm not positive that it would never happen. Of course not. Never. Inconceivable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got this covered. If you have any intel that you would like to give us now, that would be great. Otherwise, we best be off.
There are hundreds and hundreds of people in this Pax Tharkus. We need to try to get them. I can show you areas and where to go. You just got to trust me on this one. I cannot be here by myself.
Any information you can share would be much appreciated. But you see, we have worked together for a long time, and you do not know our ways, and you would only confound the situation. We cannot take you with us.
And I will also enhance that with a little prestidigitation and make sure my eyes stand out very clearly as I say that to him.
He actually cowers a little bit. He seems a little frightened at your prestidigitation. So be it, but you can't stop me if I follow you from a trail behind. I am not going to be staying out here by myself. I will stay quiet, and you will not even know I'm there.
Then keep walking the way that we came.
Okay, he gets a sleep spell. We are going to leave him here.
I have family, please. I have a wife and
Oh, he doesn't know I'm
children
about.
and
He doesn't know that I'm
backstories.
about to do it.
Oh, okay.
Night night.
Just like a little nerve pinch, he just goes to sleep.
Must aid them. And then he goes to sleep.
Brother, put him somewhere safe where he won't be found. There's no point in leaving him out in the open.
So I'll drag him into one of the tents.
Does there look to be anything here? We can try to scavenge, see if there's any kind of maps or anything.
Check the bodies.
Well,
Oh,
the bodies are all stone.
they're stone. Okay, fine.
No, sadly, there is nothing that would you could deem that as aid to you all in this place. Gilthanas, though, does speak up. It was a good fight. I had to take the brunt of it because of you all, but I can see where you might be useful in this adventure after all. Come, we must continue our way if we are to get to Slaw Marie by nightfall.
Okay.
Tannis is
Him and
gonna step up to him,
Eben
and
goes together.
Tannis is gonna step up and say, "Look, we get it. You got hurt in this fight. However, we all work together, and we all win together. None of this showboating. Do you understand?"
Maybe next time move around a little and don't just stand in one place.
Nah, then I will take up in the rear from here on and allow you all to lead the way. I assure you I will watch the rear guard.
And Eben, right? Keep him at distance.
No, we're leaving Eben behind.
No, he's being left behind.
Right.
Can Riverwind cover our tracks just so that he doesn't try to follow us?
That's a really good call, actually.
That is, I'm impressed with that. And I would say Riverwind could do something like that.
Maybe a
It would
point of
take you a
inspiration
little
for that.
while, though. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think you deserve inspiration for that notion. But keep in mind, it would slow you all down as there are many of you, and Riverwind has to cover lots of tracks.
Doesn't he have... Rangers have like the natural explorer. Is this a terrain of which he's able to utilize his feature?
Who was the one that mentioned that Eben might betray us, or that was a risk?
Me and Taz, we were very cautious about him.
Which actually is quite exceptional for a Kender. So Raistlin is going to commend the Kender for bringing up a valid point that he had not considered.
Oh.
So I'll drop him, lay him in a tent, come back, walk over to Tasselhoff, say, hey, he was annoying when he's awake. Now he's intense.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh, you get inspiration
That
too.
was
'Cause
funny.
that was
Yeah,
awesome.
that does. That counts.
Taz finds it hilarious. He's rolling.
So Riverwind will kind of sweep the footprints as we leave.
Make sure both of you guys had your inspiration points. We don't want to lose those.
All right, give me just a second here. I was just checking a few things. All right, we can go ahead and close the ambush battle map.
Where are we on the overland map, Vod?
I was just pulling that up actually. I'm gonna go ahead and share it here. So I would say you all are getting pretty close to Pax Tharkus. Um, I know where Slaw Marie is, and technically, the way this map is drawn, it would look like mountains would be in the way. So we're going to simplify things just a bit. You all are right about here, getting pretty close to Pax Tharkus. In this little corner area here, uh, would be Slaw Marie, which you'll find out in a moment. But before that, the sun has almost disappeared in the west. The imposing fortress of Pax Tharkus is near still. The tops of its two mighty towers rival the mountain peaks for control of the sky. Between the towers, a massive wall closes off all passages through the mountain gap. A single gate, 30 feet tall and 20 feet wide, seems to be the only entrance. Suddenly, the massive gate swings open. Even before it finishes moving, column after column of armed troops march out. Rising clouds of dust soon obscure their exact numbers, but surely several thousand pass from the fortress onto the plains. The road they follow leads to Qualinesti. The Dragon Lord's power, says Gilthanas grimly. The time has come. The elven warrior points to a narrow vale that I pointed to just a moment ago, leading into the mountain just east of Pax Tharkus. Yeah, that's what I think, Tanis. That's exactly what I think. Here
Yep, I
lies
was
the
thinking it too.
approach. I know, that was such a good scene, too. Here lies the approach of the Slaw Marie. We must move carefully. This valley is sometimes not a safe place.
Minus the beacon light, but yeah, that light was intense, as was the sound effect.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just the total
Gilthanas
fear of like Frodo and Sam's point of view of it.
Oh yeah, that on that stairwell. Couldn't imagine climbing that thing.
And that's how I kind of imagine all of you. That as soon as you saw the gates open, you all slammed yourselves up against the mountain range and
Yep.
kind of peeked out. Yeah. I tell you, every time I run an episode of any D&D, I always have this movie envisionment of what you all are doing in my head. All right, so Gilthanas leads the way along the base of a tall granite cliff for several hundred feet, halting at a slight niche in the wall. He takes a small glowing gem from beneath his tunic and holds it forward with his right hand. Making a set of motions in the air, he chants an ancient series of incantations. Suddenly and silently, a tremendous stone block moves to the side. I think it's time for a map.
Yep, I was going to suggest Raceland is due for a short rest, especially before we go in.
I would not mind one.
Hopefully that keeps Evan out as well.
Just disappears.
Oh, Eben, yeah, I realized he was still on the combat tracker, and since he's asleep, well, he's probably waking up right about now. It's probably been roughly about 8 hours of trekking that you still did. But he's at least 8 hours behind you all if he were to continue to follow you all. And let's show a map.
So are we going to take a short rest before we step in?
Yep, I just wanted to get the map. I am going to do a short rest right now. And then we'll go ahead and take a 5-minute break. But let me first, before we do, I'm unlocking the tokens. Uh, you will notice the entrance to the cave, and all of you probably see it a little differently depending on whether you have dark vision or not. So think about whether you want to light a torch and tell me if you do or not when we're back from the break. Because with an easy click of a button, I can add torchlight to your token. So I will be right back in a few minutes. Everyone get up and stretch. I'll do the ready check now, though.
Just so you know, Raceland's going to use Arcane Recovery to get back 3 first level spells and then cast Mage Armor on himself.
Got it. And I am almost prepared for you to cast Daylight as well. Probably take me about 5 to 10 seconds tops to program it. But if you were to cast Daylight on your staff, I can put that on your token too. And
I was
I will be
thinking
right
about
back.
that, but I was going to put that up to the party to vote on.
All right, I will be right back. We are in break mode.
Vod, are you back?
Okay, gang, do I want to use my staff for some daylight, or do we want to try to be more discreet?
Well, I would vote for discretion myself.
That's my thought as well. But I'm willing
Well,
to provide light if everyone else wants it.
I would say let me and Gothanis try to scout ahead a little bit. Um, and then eventually come and bring you in. Because at
That
some
seems
point we're going to
reasonable.
need you all to see.
And if Gilthanas can't himself, I could make you both invisible if that would help.
Would that take away your ability to cast daylight?
No, daylight is a staff ability.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So yeah, I don't
Oh,
need.
I'm back, by the way.
Hey, stranger.
Sorry, I was just listening to. Sometimes I forget to say stuff because you guys, like in my in any campaign, the players will be talking, and it's just like, oh, I might as well listen in.
Yep, I'm the same way, and I'm worried that I do too much talking running my games too. So when the players actually start interacting, I'm like, let them go, let them go.
Yeah, I like to let you guys talk for a little bit too. I really do.
so Gold Moon and Riverwind will need a light if we're going into darkness. So I guess we hang back with Grassland, or we have to go and do a lamp, or I can cast a light spell.
All right, so actually, just to keep it really simple, in the chat window in chat, If you are lighting a torch, type the word torch. If you are casting daylight, type the word daylight. I think those are really your only two options, right?
Yeah, well, we're not going to go daylight. We decided against that, and
Okay.
I'm just going to stay close to my brother's torch. And
I did see Caraman was going to light a torch.
And this might be obvious, but I'm just thinking to myself, Kender do have dark vision, yes?
No.
No, I don't.
Which is really weird. Like, I think I'm going to pull up the 3.5 edition book and check, double check that, but I don't think they did. I could be wrong.
Kender or halflings?
Kender.
Yeah, Kender don't.
Yeah.
Halflings, I think, do have a limited.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So
You're
there's
right.
a certain type of halfling that does have dark
Oh,
vision,
that's right.
but like Lightfoot and Stout, I don't believe do. I think it's the grayer ones. I can't remember what they're called.
All right, Caraman, I added torchlight to you. Feel free to take a few steps inside and check out what the lighting is like. Gold Moon, I added the spell light to you. Feel free to go inside and just check it out. Go check it out at your local library.
Okay.
Did anyone else want to light a torch or anything?
Goldmoon's going to cast the light spell on Riverwind's sword.
Oh, not on yourself?
No, she did both. It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a cantrip.
How long does the daylight
Well, I
spell
was going to
last?
attempt to be sneaky, but if we got torches going, I guess I'll light one as well.
Well, I'll head up towards the end. I'll try not to glow in the dark.
How long does daylight last?
The spell?
Yeah, is that 10 minutes or an hour?
I want to say an hour.
Yeah, it is an hour for daylight.
Yeah, 1 hour. That would be really shitty if it was 10 minutes.
Yeah, it wouldn't help that much.
There you go,
Okay.
Tasselhoff. You got a torch on your token now, too.
Okay.
And Tanis, you'll notice you have
Dark vision, yeah.
dark vision. Did you happen to notice your dark vision is in grayscale?
Yeah, I heard that they were doing that, and I've seen it in, I think it was Saturday when they were in a dungeon. I saw, like, whenever I clicked on their tokens, I could see what their vision was.
Oh, it is so awesome.
Yeah. So I think the plan that I was saying was me and Gilthanas, since both of us are elves, he should have dark vision. I'm not sure.
He does.
Okay, so both of us can try to like scout ahead a little bit, and keep like going back to the group, and we can kind of just plan from there.
By all means, you go ahead. I have taken too much of the glory, as you've all pointed out. I assure you I will stay nearby in the rear.
Somebody's gotten pretty self-important all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I feel that's a good Gilthanas.
Oh, I just thought maybe he got his feelings hurt.
Yeah. He deserved it though.
Or he's a high elf. Whatever.
Or he's a really high elf.
Okay, so entering the slummery is pretty interesting. A whiff of musty dead air emerges as the huge block moves aside. The passage plunges directly into the heart of the mighty peak that guards the eastern flank of Pax Tharkus. A thick coat of dust layers the floor, and cobwebs hang loosely from the ceiling nearly 15 feet above. The tunnel is roughly 20 feet wide and completely dark, as we've discussed. Despite the many birds and small animals in the nearby woods, all chattering noisily, but a few moments ago, the area is now covered by a stunned silence, as though the mountain protests this beacon and the animals have paused in sympathy.
All right.
Alright, I would like to do a stealth check and try and walk ahead a bit.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
That's a cool token you got for Gilthanas, by the way.
Oh, is that still my? Oh my gosh, I didn't update it with an actual Gilthanas picture. It is kind of a cool picture, I think, though. Thank you. It's a sad day when Raceland is more sneaky than Tanis. Not really. Knowing Raceland's past, he can be pretty sneaky.
He's good at the shadows, you know.
Oh yeah.
Just not good at being quiet.
And Taslav, did you roll a stealth earlier and I missed it?
No, no, I did not.
No, I didn't think I saw one.
No, it is strange when Raceland's more stealthy than the Kender.
Yes, that is. I don't know. Did he have a bath since getting all that food flung at him?
Oh, that's it. I can smell him.
I'm sure I've bathed since then.
So is this all cave walls along the line?
It is. It's cave walls along the way. I assure you that this is a full-on path, and I'm pretty sure you won't get stuck anywhere. Talking programming technically wise.
What about the floor?
The floor, you stomp on it, and a little bit of dust pops up. Yep, it must be dirt.
So loose dirt, not heavily compressed.
Loose. Oh, good call. Okay. Yes, it is loose dirt. It would appear that no one has used these tunnels in a long time.
Thinking that I'll ask Riverwind if he agrees. Or basically, can you tell if anyone's been through here recently?
We'll go ahead and let's see. Is there a skill check for that one?
I think that's survival, isn't it?
Yeah, I always
Okay.
lean towards survival.
Because it's basically the same as tracking it.
Yeah, any kind of tracking skill goes
Yeah.
under survival.
So he's looking for tracks and disturbed dust.
The tunnel, Riverwind, you can tell, is obviously ancient. Whether it was carved by hand or created by the flowing water, it's impossible to determine, though there are loose chunks of rock that litter the floor, and the walls and ceiling are slightly crumbling. The dust on the floor, though, and here's the part you're looking for, looks like it has not been disturbed since the cataclysm.
Wow.
I wonder if our friend in the back has been through this way at all. It certainly looks like nobody has.
Correct.
I would also suggest that Gilthanas close our path behind us that he opened. Hopefully nobody can follow.
with a hobble-a-doo and a bippity-doo and bippity-boppity-doo.
I would like to just use my longbow just to like kind of softly, just kind of go along the ground, kind of like how you would like in a swamp, just press the ground, making sure where uh it's water and not ground.
Right. I understand what you mean. Like in this case, you're looking for like false floor, quicksand, something like that.
Yeah, any kind of pressure plates or anything that could come across.
Pressure plates, that's a good one too. Gilthanas looks at you all and says, "What? You actually think I would have been in here? This is not a normal place that elves would just go in. Ha, I'm a little insulted by that. Go on, I'm following."
A little more insulted. Okay.
I motion. I motion for everybody to stop.
Ah, yes, Tanis, I see from your point of view. You see you're at the crossroads. At the crossroads. A crossroads offers a choice of directions, 120 feet into the mountain. The corridor continues straight ahead at 20 foot wide. It also branches to the right in a corridor of about the same width. More significantly, the dust on the floor of the tunnels now shows the passage of many feet. The marks extend into both of the passages, continuing into the mountain. Only the corridor leading to the gate seems to have been untraveled before.
Very curious.
What type of footprints are they?
Oh, give me a survival. Many of the tracks seem to be humanoid, although it is impossible, Riverwind, for you to tell more. You do find a few animal tracks. They seem to be of a small clawed creature. And finally, I'll give you one more. The corridor that continues straight ahead has more tracks in it.
So do we go the path least traveled or more traveled?
All right, Robert Frost.
If there's only two passages traveled, how can one have more and the other less?
That's a good question.
A true paradox.
Unless
Even a
they're
conundrum.
to that point.
Unless, of course, they were marching up to the break in the road like a guard going
Right.
back and forth. To right or straight?
So, which
Which
one's
way?
the straight one? Left?
Do we feel any wind motion in the cavern?
Does the air smell fouler in one direction or the other?
The air smells old and stale no matter where you turn.
Seems fair, feels foul.
Well, we usually go left, but there's more tracks that way. So, you guys think?
We're supposed to get through. Let's go to the less traveled route.
So this time we take a right.
Sure.
Trying to agree to go right.
Okay.
Man, I love watching how the color fades to black and white with you, Tanis. That is awesome.
Yeah, because it's not like a solid line of gray. It like has that extra little flow to it.
It does. It's cool how like the torch colorizes what you can see. That is amazing. Oh, what's this,
And I'll
Tanis?
motion for another stop.
A fork.
Another fork.
Tanis, you can just barely make out the work of maybe stonework or tile work. It would appear that a section of a building has collapsed, exposing the inside of the building. That would be that way. That's what you see over there, Tanis. The other direction, dirt, dirt, and more dirt. But you don't see that far anyway, so who knows how far the dirt goes.
If only we had our resident Gully Dwarf king. We could
Any
discern the
footprints in that
stone.
tunnel?
So down this way is dirt, correct? But I
As far
don't know
as
how
your
far.
eye can see,
And
You want to,
here looks to be a building that seems to have collapsed.
it seems to be the outer wall of a building that has collapsed, exposing the inside of the building, making a makeshift door entryway.
I think this would be a
Guarded
good
to the
time for
right.
our
We
Kender
should
friend
stay to the
to
right.
take a peek.
Sorry, missed it. What were you saying?
I was saying, would this be a time for our Kender friend to take a peek?
Radio.
hey, Rasslin, do you have a find familiar?
No, I do not.
Okay. A little bat or something about this time would be nice.
Yeah, I found it very effective in 5e rules, but that is definitely not Raceland's style. Unless you're talking about a gully dwarf. And I don't think they count for find familiar.
Nah, it's got to be a tiny creature, not a small.
A child gully dwarf?
DM's discretion at that point. The intelligence might count.
The story of Bupu's child. All right, Tasselhoff, taking a look inside. You do have your torch, I believe. The tunnel breaks into the corner of an old hall, obviously constructed with care in some distant age. A wide center aisle stretches to the limits of sight, and a row of stone doors line each side. Rats have passed over the dust on the floor throughout the slummery, but not much less often in here than in most other areas. None of the tracks approach the doors, which are supported by huge iron hinges spiked right into the stone. Each door has an iron handle, but apparently no lock. So far, you're the only person who knows that information.
Yeah, so Taz is going to back up and he's going to just go to Tanis and let him know what's up. Tanis, looks like a large room, a lot of doors, iron doors. I don't know if it's a cell or what it is, but it's a chamber with a lot of doors. Looks like rats we got in there.
Cells sound like that. It actually sounds very much like the cells that we had to deal with to free Riverwind's people. I don't know. Maybe if we could try and free some of the prisoners, that could assist us.
Tanis
Gilthanas.
looks in. Yeah.
Does Gilthanas know anything about this?
No, I was just waiting for a pause to have him speak.
Okay.
Gilthanas scoffs at all of you. Obviously, you have lost your learning of history as you grow older. This is most definitely the tomb of Kith Kanan's elite royal guard. Through a lifetime of valued service to their lord, these honored elves, dwarves, and men have earned the right to burial here.
Kith Kanan, the first king of the Qualinesti elves.
Oh, great! It's a tomb.
Right, so we're not disturbing that.
Yeah, provided we don't get attacked by zombies or skeletons or, undead.
Based on my research, this is the
Rayson looks
way to
over.
go. This
Rayson looks over.
should lead us to directly into Pax Darkus.
Rayson
Okay,
looks
go on.
over at Gilthanas and says, "Is he not your ancestor? Are you not of the line of Kanan?"
Oh, well, they are, aren't they? I'm trying to remember. Yeah. It's been a while since I've read the Elven Nations, but I do believe they are. So he would, and even if they aren't, I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to claim that he has bloodline.
Well,
To
I was going to
Kanan.
suggest that he has a right to be here, and perhaps he should lead the way.
He would make a claim even if it wasn't true.
He would. So be it. I will lead the way. Come, follow me. It's the way it should be. Gilthanas bravely walks into the room.
I'm staying close to my brother, since he has the light. Don't run away from me, brother. I can't see in the dark.
Yeah, make sure you hold your brother's hand. Look both ways before you cross the street.
You wouldn't want my robes to turn black, now would you?
Yeah, he's wearing his red robes, not his brown robes.
That's awesome. It must be down the hall. Come, let us march forward. Honor the dead.
Yes, you domae qui requiem.
Nice.
So what about these doors that we're walking by?
Oh, what about these giant iron doors hinged directly to the stone? Uh, Gilthanas says that those must be the tombs of the elite guard.
Yeah, I think we can leave those alone.
You see Taz try to get close to take a peek, but he kind of thinks better of it.
Oh, jeez.
Pulling that leash. Taz, come on.
I know it's controversial, but I am all for parents who put their small toddlers on leashes because Man, you turn your head for 1 second, and the next thing you know, a gorilla is playing with your kid. I mean, oh, too soon, too soon.
Or a pedophile.
Yeah. Any or all of those.
But I'm serious though. Like, man, those kids, they're fast.
And they're
You know,
small.
true story. Where I live in South Florida, I live about 3 blocks away from where Adam Walsh was grabbed. You remember that story?
Goes
Oh,
back.
kind of, yeah.
It was like the first major one. The kid was the mall is right near my house, and the house where he lived just down the street.
Was he like the first one on the milk cartons?
Might have been. It was his dad was the guy from like the TV show,
Not Unsolved Mysteries, but
not
the
Unsolved
other one.
Mysteries.
I know, I
Yeah.
always get those
Yeah,
two.
I know who
Yeah,
you're
his
talking
name
about.
is Joe Walsh. Yeah, man, that was really sad too.
So
But
there's
his dad has saved thousands of kids. So his dad, like, it's really sad what happened to him, but I totally honor what he
turned it
did
into something
afterwards.
phenomenal.
All right, standing in front of you is a giant set of double doors. This must be the way.
Any markings on these doors or anything distinguishing about them?
Well, at first glance, you can notice that they are made of solid bronze. They also bear a raised outline of Pax Tharkus, done in considerable detail. The design adorns each side of the doors.
you want to check it for traps?
Raceland looks over at Gilthanas and says to him, You said that these are all tombs that we are aligned by. Yes?
It would appear so, I believe.
Raceland's gonna do an insight check quick, Vod. Where the heck did my character sheet go? I lost my character.
I do hope you are not planning on disturbing the rest.
No, I'm thinking a little along the lines of something else, but I don't consider that high enough insight, so I'm not.
No.
Are they locked? Can we check them?
Do you want to check the side tombs if they're locked, or the southern door?
No, the southern door. I'm not dicking with no tombs.
Yeah, you can check. Who wants to check the southern door? Step right up. Step right up.
Yeah, fine. Click.
The door was not locked, and by merely pushing it, it begins to creak open. While at the same time, the loud sound of iron squeaking against stone slams while you look behind you. Every one of the tomb doors opens.
Let's go through the door and then close it.
You full of a took.
Jeez, run!
So can we come through the door and then just shut it?
Yes, you can do that.
Keep the bad man out.
There better be another way out of here.
So,
Where's Goldman?
Honest.
He's there.
brains. Give me brains.
Okay, it was just somebody else's square. I was like, no, we lost
No, I
Goldman.
was checking. Everyone looks like they made it. Good choice, everybody. As a DM, that's a pretty good choice because speaking as a programmer, throwing up 40 zombies on the combat tracker really bogs down the memory.
Oh, it
You
does.
think?
But I was ready just in case. So instead, you hear the pounding of fists slamming and shoulders slamming up against the double doors that you have fortunately barred. You were able to find the wooden plank attached to the side of the doors, slid it down, and they are barred.
Actually, Gold Moon's a bard.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Gilthana says nothing to say about this one. Taz is looking up and I'm like, what the hell was that?
We obviously disturbed their rest. They do not want us going any further. I think we did a good thing by avoiding them. They can go back to sleep now.
Well, if anybody tries to follow us, they're gonna have that to deal with.
All right, so I am looking at the time, so let me quickly describe this room. Feel free to go walk around this entire room.
These columns or pillars or something?
They're pillars. I think that is really cool looking at how it's lighting
It is cool.
and line of sight at the same time.
This is Moria. Oh my god. I don't know if I
Except for the
should go
fact
any
that it's
further than
treating
this.
me as having a light source when I don't. I should be disappearing in blackness when I'm not near someone. Brother, where are you?
Marco, Polo.
All right, let me go ahead and read about this room. This large chamber echoes softly with the sounds of any passage, quiet though it is. Puffs of dust rise with each footfall on the floor. Here again is an area that seems not to have known the passage of a living soul in decades. The passage gradually widens from the doors, but the true dimensions of the room are lost in darkness. A row of stately granite columns lines each wall about 10 feet into the room. These are plain supports with no ornate carvings or unusual shapes, but they seem to have been constructed with great care. The fact that they have survived the cataclysm intact indicates that their builders were accomplished engineers.
There's a door down here.
Yeah, I noticed that, but I'm guessing this is where we'll be stopping.
It is. This is where we're going to stop with two sets of doors to the south.
There we go. Now I'm in darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, Graceland, you're in darkness just around you, right?
Yep.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
So when you're in darkness, can you see the light coming from other people?
Yes.
I'll get this though. If I do the spell darkness, torch does not light up that darkness. It has to be magical.
Twice.
I think I see a light source coming over there, so I'm guessing that's from Taz. Yeah.
It is from Tasselhoff.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
in the
that's
back.
cool how it
Yeah,
does that.
And if you're stuck inside the spell darkness, you cannot see outside of the spell either, which is pretty cool. You literally you're 98% blind on the map. You just have this very dark gray outline. It's pretty cool.
That's really good because I hate having to deal with people who are like, "Oh, I know where the edge of the circle is," and just going outside.
Oh no, it was fun. I used darkness on another group Saturday, and man, that was cool because they had to wander around and actually stumble out of the darkness into the light. Okay, we'll go ahead and end it here.
All right, thanks, Vod.
Yep, thanks.
yeah, cool. All right.
See you guys in a couple weeks.
Yep.
So none of you
Goals.
guys know Vod's little secret there, except for Raceland, huh?
Yeah, the wizard is always in the know.
I don't know if I'll last another 2 weeks without DMing him just to find out what that.
It's going to be worth it. I will say that.
I'm sure it will be. I gotta have patience, but I'm a Kender. I don't have the patience.
Nope, that you definitely do not. I miss playing Tasselhoff though. Like you're doing a great job.
Oh, you're such a good Raceland, though. I can't imagine.
Well, I always wanted to play Raceland, so this is actually the first time I'm getting a chance to play him. So.
Oh wow, you're playing him like an old pro.
Oh, well, thank you. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've read the books. But yeah, I've always kind of related to him in several different ways.
Very cool.
Anyway, everyone have a great Memorial Day. Hopefully,
Oh,
everyone have a weekend.
And good job, Prez, for stepping in and playing 2 characters there.
Not a problem. It's fun. I have to get used to the other one, but I don't know anything about the storyline, so that's what's kind of put me at a disadvantage as far as playing the characters in character. But
No,
hey,
you don't have to though. It's your character
like
now.
I said,
That's cool.
I am what I am. So
And that's all that I am. I'm Gold
that's right.
Moon and Riverwind.
That's right.
That being said, Prez, if you've got any questions about Gold Moon and Riverwind, or you just want to bounce some ideas off of, what I know about their history and stuff, just reach out to me in Discord. I'm always connected one way or another. I'm more than happy to chit chat about it if you want.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll
And
catch
you're
you.
doing a great job, though.
All
You've absolutely been playing Riverwind to a T.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, all have a good night then.
Yeah, have a good night. And yeah, and Dr. Press, you gotta stick through it, man, because you gotta be the